Alright, this is the upper body strength training video. My name is Ben and training for parkour. We're going to get right into the upper body strength training portion. Sorry about the birds, they're really loud, but we're going to deal with it anyways. So the first exercise, we're going to do rows. So we're going to find something about hip height or a little bit lower. Right here we have a nice bike rack. Oftentimes bike racks are good for this. But basically we're going to lay down on our backs, reach above us and grab the rack or whatever bar you have. So you can either grab this part or you can grab this part, whichever you can get a good grip with. And then we're going to keep our body straight from our heels all the way up to our shoulders and pull our chest up as high as we can. So one row would look like that. Now if you have a little bit more room to travel, that's definitely a good thing. So if you can go from straight arm all the way up to where your chest is next to your hands, and then all the way back down to where your arms are straight, that's the optimal position. All right, so for rows, we're gonna do 3 sets of 8 repetitions. So let's get to it. All right, so the next section of the upper body strength, we're going to find ourselves a nice pull-up bar. We're gonna use this for pull-ups, chin-ups, grip strength, and down the road in a couple other tutorials, we'll use it for a couple different things. If you can do pull-ups, that's great. Our pull-up form is going to be all the way down to the bottom, lock out our arms, and then all the way to the top, chin above the bar. If you cannot do a pull-up, that's perfectly fine. I'll show you something in 1 second that we'll do instead. So here is the full pull-up. Notice I'm going all the way down, my elbows are locked out, I go all the way up, my chin's above the bar, and that's one. So if you can't do a full pull-up, that's perfectly fine. Find yourself a bar to where you can get up above it, and all we're gonna do is hold our chin above the bar and just hold this position. If you can't do a pull-up, we'll try to hold for 20 seconds. If you can't quite make it, that's okay, but just give it everything you have and hold that position. So the same goes for chin-ups. So for chin-ups, your palms are facing towards you, and generally your grip's going to be a little bit narrower. So all the way down, all the way back up again, and that's one. And once again, if you can't quite do a chin-up, just hold with your chin above the bar for 20 seconds if you can. All right, so now that we have our bar, we can actually do some grip strength exercises. Very simple. It's getting into a pull-up position and just holding at the bottom. So we're using our hands to just hold on and just hanging out here. So if you can, try to hold for 20 seconds, and you can hold with your palms facing away from you or towards you, whichever you prefer. I prefer away, but it really doesn't matter. It gets the same muscle group anyways. All right, so our next upper body exercise is going to be push-ups. So everybody's heard of push-ups, but let me give you a couple of progressions. The idea of this is going to be to do 3 sets of 10 reps. If you can, we're going to do arms a little wider than shoulder width. Notice how my body is straight from my shoulders down to my heels, and I'm not dipping, but I'm also not curving. Chest all the way down to the floor and all the way back up is one. All right, so if doing a push-up on the ground is a little bit too difficult, we can move up. So right here we've got a nice planter. Notice when I'm doing this, I'll still be straight from my shoulders down to my heels, and keeping that link, that chain solid is very beneficial for this exercise. So once again, chest all the way down, all the way back up. So that's one. We're gonna go 3 sets of 10. Okay, so change the height of the obstacle you're doing the push-ups on in comparison to where your feet are to get that right strength level. So it should be difficult to finish the 10 push-ups. Not too easy, but you also shouldn't be getting pushing and getting out of form to get it. So you want to keep nice form, straight from shoulder to heel, chest all the way down, all the way back up. All right, and that was the upper body strength training progression number 1 video. So my name is Ben, this is trainingforparkour.org. If you like this lesson, click below to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next lesson.